Cycling is gaining popularity in Azerbaijan. More and more Azerbaijanis prefer to ride on two wheels while traveling in cities and around the country. There are also courageous people that take up challenges not only in their home countries, but also around the world. One of them is Tural Abbasov.
У меня была мечта давно сделать так называемое приключение всей жизни.
I had a dream for a long time to make such a journey of a lifetime, and I just wanted to go around the world so that it would be a truly unforgettable adventure. It was full of emotions, adventures, and impressions. At the beginning of June 2015, I decided after a long preparation, took my bicycle, turned it into a house on wheels, and set out on a journey. After almost 2.5 years, having driven 26 countries, including Azerbaijan, I was able to safely return home.
Азербайджан 26 стран на 4 континентах. Я сумел благополучно вернуться домой.
As Tural Abbasov tells, on his way he didn't always choose tourist routes. He spent the night in a tent and cooked food on a fire.
Я вот особо выделяю два отрезка пути.
I want specially to note two of my major routes. It's the Pamir Highway and the Australian desert. I drove along the Pamir Highway for almost 40 days, and I crossed the Australian desert for about 2 months. And in both cases it was really unforgettable. Every day was interesting and unforgettable.
В обоих случаях это было действительно незабываемо.
According to the cyclist, not only physical training, but also informational training plays a significant role in the journey.
Ты должен знать, куда ты едешь, какой там язык, какие обычаи, культура. И у меня...
You should know where you are going. You should know the customs and culture. And in those countries where in rural areas people do not know English or French and so on, I always had with me such a piece of paper with basic words in order to communicate with the locals in their language. The most difficult, of course, was in China. It has its own writing, various dialects. I even tried to explain myself with gestures, and each time it came out, of course, very funny.
Там я как-то даже пытался изображать, скажем так, жестами и так далее. И кажется, это выходило очень смешно.
For those who, like Tural Abbasov, would like to travel around the globe, the traveler advises to think it over carefully as possible. Align the route, get acquainted with the culture and customs of those countries where you would like to go. Take care of adequate supply of material resources, including in case of unforeseen situations. But most importantly, you must honestly ask yourself whether you are really ready for such a journey.
И, конечно, время от времени, когда ты выходишь из так называемой зоны комфорта,
Of course, from time to time, there were such thoughts that why do I need all these? Why do I do all these? Would it not be better to come back? But I always use such a psychological trick. Now, if at that moment you were offered to be somewhere in a warm place, let's say at home with a cup of tea or in some big office behind a computer at work, and so on, or stay here, what would you choose? And each time, in each case, the answer was in favor of travel.
что бы ты выбрал? И каждый раз, в каждом случае ответ был в пользу путешествия.
In the near future, Tural Abbasov plans to travel around North and South America, from Alaska to Tierra del Fuego, and returning home to tell the readers about the journey.